your thoughts as we talk Dynamite for a second here. You know, they talk about the ratings, they talk about game changers, they talk about this new era. Obviously, we got a brand new set, got new graphics, but if anything, it just got worse with the viewership. And they were talking about this and they were hyping this up, and this was, a new season of AEW. But as much as they talked about it, the end result was 779,000 viewership with Okada, who joined the Elite. And obviously, you got to get bang for your buck. And when you find out the price tag on Okada, obviously this was something that WWE was not going to touch. And obviously, a lot of people are talking about how he was loyal to the Bucks. He's got a friendship with them, and that's kind of what changed his mind. Let's be honest though, $4.5 million reasons why he chose AEW. Because
Yeah, I was about to say, Jeff, I don't care how good of friends you and I are. 4.5 million is 4.5 million.
I'd be telling you, sell out. Go to go to whatever. And so WWE was not going to touch that. Obviously, Barry Bloom, who obviously is the agent for a bunch of these wrestlers in AEW, got Okada paid. So he got the bag, and congratulations, more power to them. And I can bet you there's going to be a lot of wrestlers that are going to be calling Barry Bloom's numbers like, hey, let me get paid too. So we'll talk about I want to talk about that down the road, because that's going to be something very interesting. Tony does have deep pockets, but man, $4.5 million, and then you get a 779,000 viewership on TBS. That's insane, Trendsetter. And this is post Sting, so you want to see what happens. You wanted to see what was going to go on. Maybe the curiosity of a new AEW, but then you got a very low viewership. So that to me is just I don't know, man. And obviously, you got Will Ospreay there, and they break down the quarters. And Ospreay did not have a good showing as well, coming off what people liked his matchup at Revolution. So puzzling, but again, we'll see what happens down the road, especially with the expected debut of Mercedes Moné, again, which we'll talk about on the next show. But are you worried that even Okada couldn't push that needle up to at least 850 or close to 900,000?
No, I mean, to say I was worried to be if I expected anything different. I didn't expect anything different. I didn't think the numbers were going to go up high. Even if they did, I felt that we're going to be going up that substantially. Just for the fact that, here's the thing, Jeff, right? We can have the biggest star in the world, but if nobody knows he's there, and I'll get to my point, what I mean by that, then it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change the show. Yes, I'm paying a star to be on the show, but nobody knows he's there. The issues going on that you and I have been constantly talking about with AEW, and we'll talk about this further on in the next show, of course, is that the honeymoon's over. It's been over for a long time now. The honeymoon stage is there. Now the critics are really going to critique as they are now. I don't consider you and I critics. We're just kind of stating what we're seeing, and we want it to be good. We want it to succeed. We're not just hoping for it to fail. I don't want AEW to go out of business, but the honeymoon phase is over. Now it's like, guys, what's your identity? And it's clear for me, it's more about wrestling and the fantasy matchups that we're seeing, which are great. Hey, I'm not complaining. Love to watch them, right? But the general audience that you're trying to get is not interested in it. The die hardcore, the small demographic of the people that you're reaching, they're watching. They're always watching. They're part of the numbers you just said. What Tony Khan and AEW is failing to do right now is an opportunity, is trying to garner that other audience. And I'm sorry, and this isn't an offense to Okada. This isn't an offense to Will Ospreay. This isn't an offense to Mercedes Moné, even if she does find her way to AEW. We'll see if that happens, right? But yeah, those names are impressive, but you're not building around it. You're not making these guys the faces of your company so people know who they are. Mercedes Moné probably has the better opportunity of bringing more eyes to AEW because they've seen her on WWE programming. So that's the thing. We talked about building stars, right? And this has been the biggest problem. They had a lot of momentum and they had the opportunity of building within the people they signed to make them stars. But right now, AEW is in the transition where they need to find out, one, what makes a star in their opinion, and two, how do you promote it? In my opinion, they have failed to do both, because you and I are still trying to figure that out. And right now, they're trying to present stars, but we don't know what they are. And you muted yourself, Jeff.
And here's my thing. I love Tony Khan. I love the dude, and I would love to work for him because I would have absolutely no pressure whatsoever, because I am not held to the show me the results. I can just go in there, do my match, and as long as I shed a tear in his eye and I get a Meltzer star rating, I'm good. I don't have to draw him money. I don't have to give him a rating. As long as I go in there and I give him a good quarter hour in my segment, and not even that, because that's not even his expectation. I'm good. So why wouldn't I want to work for Tony Khan? Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no pressure there, honestly.
If I get the Brinks truck sent to my backyard, and all I have to do is show up, perform, put a little tear in his eye, and get him off his chair, and then get a good Meltzer star rating, anywhere between 3 and 5 stars every time out there, which he's giving out like candy nowadays. Why wouldn't I want to work for the guy? I don't have to give him a rating. I don't have to draw him money. So, man, I'm good. Tony Khan, I love you. I would love to work for you any day. Let's do it.